Hey guys, this is Wayne Hatter. In this video, I want to show you guys how to create carryover prompts. Now, a carryover prompt, I use it if I'm working in a chat and it gets too long, and you know how when it gets too long, it gets too full of memory, and it takes too long for a response to come back. So what I do is I create myself a carryover prompt so I can pick up where I left off in that specific chat that I was working on. So I'll give you an example. So let's say um I'll just select one of these that I'm working on. Let me go to a different project because this project right here is kind of heavy. Oh, let's go here just as an example. So let's say I'm working in this chat, right? So I would say, and I'm looking over here on my scroll bar too, and I can see that it's getting kind of short. Now when it gets like really, really tiny, then it's time to start a new chat because it just starts getting real heavy. So I'll just say right here, I'll say, write me a carryover, a carry over prompt from this chat. Um, ensure that you extract, what did I spell that wrong? Extract, I think so. Oh, there we go. Extract all the important parts so that I can pick up where I am leaving off now. Okay, now this is one way to do it. Okay, so just let me send that through. What the next way I'm going to show you is a a lot easier. Well, I mean, depending on what you're doing. Sometimes you're in the middle of a work session and you you just kind of use your judgment on what you're going to use. But I'm showing you these two ways, and then you just, alternate in between on how you like to use it if this method works for you. Uh, it really works for me because I don't have to think. But the next one that I'm going to show you is really cool. So now it's done. You can see that our square has went away. So I'm just going to click here and copy it. So we'll just look in here and read it real quick. It's not a lot. Well, helping Wayne Hatter of TechWayne.com continue your website workflow, support intake for a local business. Use Wayne's voice forms, plain spoken. You can see everything that I got here. Blah 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 blah. So anyway, it's just composed everything from this chat, right? I'm not gonna go through it all because, as you can tell, I've done a lot of stuff in here. There's a lot going on. So anyway, we've copied this prompt that we're gonna. Let me make sure I got the right one. Let me go all the way to the bottom. Okay. Let's copy that again. And then gonna go right back into this project and go to a new chat where I'm at right now and paste that in. And then it's going to save that like as an attached document. And then I'm gonna hit go. Boom, boom, boom. And it shouldn't take that long because I don't think that one that we just came from was a lot of like Linux heavy and code heavy, but we shall see. There we go. I've got the Cedar Ridge carryover. Okay. It's something that I worked on before somewhere. So it seems useful to. Now, I might have picked the wrong one. It might be trying to generate some PDFs because some of these projects, sorry, that I have created um, for my workflow to get stuff done, it's programmed in a way that it'll produce like a PDF or HTML page or whatever I have it programmed to see, yeah, what it's doing right now. It's so you know what? We'll let it do that. And then what I want to show you right now, though, well, it's thinking it might be almost done. But anyway, while it's thinking, let's go ahead and open a new chat. So we're just going to go to this new tab. Yeah, you see where it's talking, generating PDF. Oh, there it is. It's done already. Um, so based on the prompt that I copied and pasted over from the other chat, it has produced me what I want because whatever I was working on, it's gonna take those instructions and it's gonna pick up exactly where I left off, and then it's gonna give me what I need. I'm not sure what this is, but let's take a look at it. I'm pretty sure it's something cool. Let's see what it is. Oh, okay. Pet grooming. Okay, this is a okay. Anyway, it was some type of a proposal I was working on. Okay, now what I was saying. Now, this is where we create a master prompt, right? So let's say you don't want to be typing, hey, create me a carryover prompt, da 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 da, this and that for every chat. That's insane. You don't want to do that. I'm just going to write a quick, short one, but you can expand on this the way that you want. But I'm just going to make it real short so that you get like an idea of what you can do with it. So let's just start off. Um, I need you to write me a universal prompt with trigger word. The trigger word. Let's see, jarhead. Um, trigger word, jarhead as the initiator, right? Initiator for you to produce um, carry over prompt with all the let's see, important, pertinent, maybe important context in relation to that chat, so that we can pick up from the point we left. We'll say left off. We left off. Um, I would say left off period. Okay, so let's see what it does. And then once it writes it for us, we're gonna test it out. What it's doing right now, it's just baking it into memory. I should have said lock it into memory. Okay, absolutely. Universal prompt that you can save and use. So, oh, oh. uh, So let's test it because I'm not sure if I did it right, but I think I did. Let's see. Whenever I type jarhead, stop and create a clean carryover prompt for this current chat, so I can start a new chat and pick up exactly where we left off. All right. So let's check on that one. Oh, we already checked on that one. That one's done. So let's go into another project. I'll go into a smaller one that doesn't have a lot of stuff going on. Oh, this one's cool. Let's do this one. These are pretty short, so I don't mind going on one of those. All right. So let's see what happens. So we're gonna go jarhead, and then let's see what we get. Boom, 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 boom. Bada bada boom. Universal carrier prompt related. Oh, I think it's gonna give me a whole prompt. Let's see. Here's the jarhead carrier prompt for this chat. There we go. Jarhead carrier prompt. Where I continue Wayne Hatter's recipe generator. Bam, 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 bam. There you go. So now let's take this and let's test it once it gets done. So it's still uh, compiling everything that we need to know about what we do here. So because I haven't worked in this project for a while, I know it's a recipe generator, but I don't know the trigger word to get it to produce a recipe. So I'm gonna go to a new chat and I'm still in the same project. And then let me paste it in. And then man, we'll send that up. And then let's see what it gives us back. Because I'm not sure what I programmed it to. I don't really use this one every day, but I think I have it programmed pretty good so far so that it will give me what I'm looking for. Let's see. Locked in. I'm treating this as the active thread now, not a reset. The cleanest next move is okay. There we go. Absolutely. Here's the clean, please, ready movie prompt, movie set setup. Okay. Either way, I'm not sure what this is, but as you can see, probably made a table somewhere. But when you create those prompts, We probably should have put in there. What? Let's see. Absolutely. Here's the clean paste ready move set up prop. Oh, okay. So yeah, like I said, with that uh previous chat, like I didn't read through it because it was something that I created a while back, but it did give me what I wanted just with that one trigger phrase of jarhead. Arr, ooh, right. So that's it for now, guys. I'll check you in the next video.